everyone. Thank you so much for watching A Touch of Tarot. Let me just check my clock. I do have a reading coming up, so I have about 20 minutes to... I've already pulled some cards for you. I'll get into those. And 3 of the Lovers deck cards. And I hope everyone's doing really well. I'm looking really forward to this reading. So I just want to say a quick message. If you do want to book a reading, if you want last minute, it's minimum an hour. And second of all, half an hours are not much time. If you want a half an hour, just let me do it on my own instead of you being here, because we get talking and all of that, right? Second of all, I am officially sure that I am astral projecting. Last night, I woke up, and I want to know if anyone else has experienced this, because I knew before I was astral projecting, but I've cut a lot of things out of my life, including coffee, for example, and even, to be honest, smoking marijuana. I don't do that anymore. So now I'm getting to this high level of connection. And the most wonderful thing about it is that, hi, everyone. I don't know who's on here because I don't see the chat. You know what? Let me just see if my chat's on. Live chats, all messages are visible, just in case. I don't even know if I have super chat. Okay, I think that's good then. Whatever, just as long as, you know, I just want to make sure you guys can chat if you want. So last night I woke up, and I was only sleeping for about 2 hours at this time. And I never had this, but I was shaking. And I don't know if anyone has used a jackhammer, because I have done it because I helped my mom. My friend do construction in her condo once, and we had to use a jackhammer in the bathroom. I did. And it was like that. And I was like shaking, and then I woke up and it went away. Like as I woke up, it went away fully. And it was so intense. I was just like, I wasn't scared at all. I was like, what is that? So I grabbed my phone and I start looking up. All I could type in is that I woke up shaking. And the first thing that came up is astral projection. And I started reading hundreds of comments from 2013 all the way up. I think the most recent one was like 3 days ago. And people were saying this is astral projection. Some people were saying, you know, like look into this and that health issue. And people were like, I looked into every health issue and I was projecting for sure. And one thing they said before it leaves my mind, oh yeah, they just said, enjoy the ride and stop worrying about it. Like, don't get worried about it and just enjoy the ride. So after that, I said to myself, I want to know where my DM is and I want to go visit him. And I literally went and visit him. And when I go visit people, which I already knew, it's not like we're interacting so much, but it's like I'm there with them. So I can't wait for him to get back from his vacation, because I want to describe where I was and see what he has to say about that, and if it resonates with him, because that would be so awesome. So if anyone does know anything about astral projection, because I don't really have like that much time to go and look into everything, please send me an email at atouchoftarot@gmail.com, like with a link to stuff I can go look at, because even looking yesterday and going through everything was so much work, and I just wanted to get back to bed. So thank you so much if you do know anything about that. I'm really interested. I'm going to mention our first card that came out is Cleanup Time, the Mildew Fairy. And what this card has to do with is build up. And for me, if we turn it into what, you know, we turn it for our situations, it's build up of negative thinking. And it's time to release that 100%. And it talks about how, you know, mold and mildew, well, mold specifically, there's good molds and there's bad molds for sure. But no matter what, too much buildup is too much, and it's time to release. And when I pulled the next card, which was from this deck, one of our favorite decks, the card that came out was I Treasure You. So what this tells me is if you're still thinking negatively about the way your partner feels about you, you have to just clear that energy and just stay focused on the positivity. It's harder than it seems. It can be like, really, like everyone just says, be focused on the positivity. And yeah, it's friggin' hard sometimes, but it's worth it, okay? And I will tell you, we have 2 cards here of time-related issues. The first one is, you are trying too hard, give it time. And the next card is, wait. Don't rush into it, allow nature to take its course. So in other words, divine timing is at play here. The third card that came out is soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So keep that in mind. And I'm going to pull some cards from our deck. I only have probably about 10 more minutes. Oh, well, look what's this. So we have the first 2 cards to come out, the World card, and I'm totally calling abundance on this 10 of Pentacles lately. That's all I'm feeling. I'm just feeling like abundance of whatever it may be. But I want to clarify this with the World card. First of all, I did the show or the video yesterday that not many people watched, and it has to do with Pisces being the last sign on the wheel of fate, as it is called. And I did not know that. I still don't know that from looking at this, but this is what I did, and this is what the research showed. And it's about clearing old patterns. And we have the cleanup fairy here as well. So clearing the mildew, clearing the blockages. And then look what can come in, because it's not about something being over. If it's in reverse, I'm going to say it's over. Here, I'm going to say it's an ending to start a new beginning. So you end one way of being to have this new abundance come your way. And that is so beautiful. So today, because, you know, I'm pulling the energies for today, and this will be my only video I do today because I am really busy with readings. Today, abundance can come in if you can release and if you can clean up the old energy. And please do press like if you haven't already. I really appreciate that. But hey, if you want to just come here and watch my show and not give anything back, that's your choice. That's your karma. Look what came out next, the World. So once again, we have these two energies of new beginnings, of completions of cycles, and new renewals almost coming. Look at this lady's naked. And what that tells me, like what I'm feeling right now is like a grown-up baby, basically. Like this is time for us as adults to have a second chance here. It's not a little baby. In some decks it is. Here it's a grown adult woman having a second chance now. It can also represent being watched, of course, and it can represent being watched. We can have this hermit energy that's been watching us, and now he's ready to come out. Now he's following the light, because technically it would be like this, but I did it the other way, which is cool, because this person that was once watching you, you shone so bright, look at what's happening, they're going to come out now. So that's kind of cool there too. Beautiful. So it's an energy today of, you know, putting closure. The new moon was last night. Now it's time to just put this to rest and set new intentions moving forward. Sorry, I don't see anyone's comments. Maybe you're not commenting, or maybe I have it turned off, which is fine. But I do appreciate any likes and comments, and I'll turn them on afterwards. Releasing of control, releasing of expectations, more importantly, releasing of your heart. And I hope some of you have taken my advice and started talking to your heart directly. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, read the book, The Alchemist. It's the best. Right now, it's the best book of my life. I'm going to actually replay it at some point later on, probably. And thank you for everyone that booked readings. Choice. So this came out in a reading I did earlier today, and it kept on coming out in different decks. And what it had to do with, because it was coming out with the Sun card, which we don't have here. Well, we have the Truth card at the bottom though. It was saying you have the choice to be happy or to look at all the other shit that's going on. You choose where you put your focus, and this will bring to you what you focus on. As we know you get what you focus on, plain and simple. And sometimes, hey, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I focus on the wrong thing too, like this Four of Cups. I'm focusing on other stuff. And I literally tell myself, like, Jen, you know the rule here. You gotta friggin' switch your focus and do the 3-second manifestation. There's a video on YouTube about that. Literally, you pick a word, you pick an image, and every time you lose focus, you just think of that quickly. You just turn around and refocus. And there's nothing more about law of attraction to it. It's just a shift in your focus brings what you want. So here we have the Hierophant, which is the connection card. For some, it's like severe divine connection. Sometimes when it comes out in a certain way, I look at it as forced connection at times. But here it could be, you know, do you want to focus on the crap, or do you want to focus on this beautiful connection that you guys share? You hold the keys to each other's heart. You can unlock each other with that. And I think some people besides myself have felt that, almost like it can be voice recognition, or just even meeting your twin flame or your soul partner. It like unlocks something within you, and all of a sudden things just start flowing. Whether or not they stick around, things start happening in your life, and that's a huge sign. Yay, upside down. There's been a release. Okay, we have the Devil. It could be a release of this sadness, of this depression, of the crap that you've been focusing on that does not serve you. It doesn't matter. I'm happy he's here in reverse, as he should be. It's about time, right? Let's see what we have. Okay. Oh, okay, we have a few cards here. Oh my gosh, love them. So I'm just going to start here. So what this is, and what I picked up right away, is your karmic justice is coming in. You've passed the test, and now it's time for something to come in and give you the reward. And what the reward is your wishes in love being fulfilled. So thank you so much for everyone that did make it on here. This is a short little video for those of you that would like it today. If you'd like to book a reading, you're more than welcome. Tomorrow I'm fully booked with live readings, and I'll try to get on here beforehand, but I'm really booked from morning till night. So otherwise, you can book for Saturday, or for tonight. I will be available after 7 p.m. because I'm pretty booked until about 5 now. Mwah! Thank you so much, and stay positive, and just, I know it's hard, but just do it. Just try.